Good morning, Jethro.
Good morning, Helen.
How are you today?
Very well, thank you. And you?
I'm good. So how can I help you today?
I've applied for 24/7 field support, 7 days a week, inactive sleep shifts, including public holidays. The agency has refused to fund one-on-one support, stating that there is currently insufficient evidence. The internal review officer recommended that I could share field supports with other participants. However, I still want to be able to live one-on-one, and I really feel that my choice and control has been taken away from me.
Thank you for sharing your story, Jethro. Right now, the only option that we have is to go through the external appeal, which is going to the Administrative Appeals Tribunal. The way we can help you through this process is just making sure that we go through the evidence that you have already submitted, and if there are any gaps in your evidence, like mostly in the internal review decision, the NDIS will tell you exactly what they're looking for, so we can help you to gather that evidence through the process. But what I recommend now is to put an application to the State Administrative Appeals Tribunal. Then once we have done that, we can also put another application to legal aid, where we will be applying for assistance to get legal advice through this process. And an advocate will be working alongside you to get that legal advice, making sure that you understand the advice given by the lawyers. Then once we have had the first case conference, because before the first case conference, they will send you what is called a statement of issue, which shows the position of the NDIS. And we can request a meeting with legal aid to just go through the statement of issue together, understanding what the NDIS is looking for to cover or to address the gap in your evidence. Then once that is established, we can provide that evidence to the NDIS. And then advocate can also support you to collect evidence from your OTs, specialist, whoever your treating practitioner is. So, Jethro, do you have any concerns or any questions regarding this process?
I'm very nervous about this process because it sounds like it's very formal, and so I may need some support from an advocate to support me in terms of speaking on my behalf if I don't feel that I have the right confidence or the information to do so. So could someone do that on my behalf if that's necessary?
Yeah, definitely. So your advocate will be attending every case conference with you, and the process is quite very informal and it's not intimidating. I understand that when you hear that the agent is being represented by a lawyer, you might think that, oh, this is just too much for myself because I don't have a lawyer on my side, but it's an informal process and your advocate will be speaking on your behalf if you need. So the registrar will be facilitating the case conference, will also give your advocate an opportunity to speak, and they will give you an opportunity to speak. But if you don't want to speak in the case conferences, you can just say, talk to my advocate, and the advocate will be speaking on your behalf.
Okay, and how long does it take before a decision is made after the case conference?
The duration of time to resolve these matters just depends on a case-to-case basis. It depends on the quality of evidence that you've got. So roughly I can say it takes from 3 months to over a year. Yeah.
Yeah, and if I'm not satisfied with their decision, what's my options from there?
So from there, they will usually do a conciliation conference. This is a negotiation process where you will be negotiating with the NDIA. So if you don't reach an agreement at the conciliation conference, your issue will go for a hearing. Your advocate can support you to put in a legal grant application to legal aid. and the advocate will assist you throughout the way.